Kent Price is the name of a YouTube channel that I'm sure none of you have ever heard of. Earlier this month, on r/deep into YouTube, one Redditor would make a post. Creepy YouTube channel that's posted for 8 years. The talking head videos started 4 years ago, but before that, there were videos with mannequins, some that were just security footage, and old videos of fairs/carnivals. The name of the channel was Kent Price. Kent has posted videos on this channel since 2016, and he's never really stopped posting or taken a long break. The channel has a total of 362 videos, including life-size dolls, puppet things, camera footage, and just flat-out weird shit. In Illusion of a Woman, a doll dressed in a medieval outfit sits, stands, and poses in various areas. After the doll spends some time chilling in the park, it cuts to this. Now to me, this video perfectly portrays the entire channel in the sense that it doesn't feel like Kent Price's videos are meant to be scary, but they end up being extremely off-putting in the weirdest way. The videos Kent posts that primarily include an AI speaking are all usually talking about small, sometimes philosophical topics.
Mortality, vast seas of humanity between tides, life and death.
It's unclear if the scripts themselves are AI generated, and if Kent Price has anything to do with the main themes discussed. For all we know, Siri went off the deep end and just started yapping. Though for now, let's give the benefit of the doubt and just say that Kent Price has in fact written everything for his own reasons, and just chooses not to use his own voice. Before we move on to more disturbing videos on the channel, there's just one I had to include. Storefront is a video with a surprisingly darker topic. There's multiple women, dolls, and even a dog around the storefront. You've even got one girl TikTok dancing in the window, while another, straight out of the ring, sits next to a dog in front of the store. The AI talks about you finding yourself stuck in an abandoned storefront, crying while being trapped around bugs and dirt. Again, all while some girl whips and nays in the background.
You ran to door hitting, screaming and crying. Go to the display window screaming help. Smell of rotten wood, dirty floors with bugs and rats. You're trapped in an abandoned store with no way out. Concept, you sit in a corner wall crying in the darkness.
The video ends with the message,
beware of abandoned storefronts, you not be able to find a way out.
Thanks for the tip, Kent. I was actually planning on taking a self-guided tour of abandoned, broken down, asbestos-filled, bug-infested storefronts, but now that you mention it, I think I'll go to Poo Poo Point instead. 6 months ago, Kent Price uploaded the video, Who is Art? Words can't even describe how bizarre this one is, so just take a look.
I've been cold ever since I've been here. You know, Shirley, while she's in there, you know, Shirley was talking about being the greatest and all. She's good. I was talking to Uncle Art. Art is looking at you now. Matt, yes. I think it's tears. Did she bother you? You know, your skin's kind of, yeah. You need some EB5. I'll see you later, Uncle Art. Bye.
The video shows multiple women sitting in an outdoorsy patio while a person or thing that looks like the SpongeBob chocolate worm dressed in a suit sits in a chair motionless. They refer to it as art. Now I believe Art is a nickname for Arthur or maybe Artorius? Whatever the case may be, Art is the name of this thing. The audio is very distorted at times, and the quality of the video leads me to believe this was filmed in the 80s or maybe in the early 90s. If any fossils are watching and recognize when this was, feel free to comment below. The people in the video seem super nonchalant while this abomination sits right next to them, and there's actually a good reason for it. Art is not human. In the video, the AI explains that he was a life-sized papier-mâché doll that sat in Kent Price's home back in the day.
Life-size old man made from wood, chicken wire, paper mache. The old man one night sitting in the living room, Your friend saw the old man called out. Your friend.
Kent's friends and family always talked to Art. Years passed, and as Art broke down, the trashmen came and took Art to a landfill. The way it's explained in the video makes it seem as though the trash collectors kicked down their door and stole Art like it was some GTA heist. Rest in peace, Art. You were creepy as fuck, but you didn't deserve that fate. There is one question I have about this video though. Why? You could argue that it may just be a school project of someone in the family's kid, but I don't think building a life-sized human out of paper mache was a popular project idea in school. It could just be a passion project from someone in the family who made art as a piece of art, but even then it doesn't explain how very creepy that thing is. Moving on, there are a few select videos that Kent Price uploaded of other life-size dolls or androids going through different backgrounds, gardens, trains, planes, and other random areas. In the video Miami House Cleaning, a doll is shown cleaning a room that looks identical to the one shown in the Who is Art video I just showed you. So who is Kent Price, and why has he posted all of this bizarre content for over 8 years? Strangely, I think the answer is extremely similar to the one surrounding the I Feel Fantastic video from back in the day. I actually covered the true story behind it earlier this year in this video, though to give a quick summary, I Feel Fantastic was a video made by John Bergeron that made its way to YouTube in the early 2000s. People found it creepy with no context and made up stories and creepypastas about it. However, the truth is that the video was originally made as a showcase of androids on a separate website for people that were a little too into life-sized androids, if you get what I mean. While it may not be the exact same situation, I think Kent Price has a passion or interest in artificial humans. Androids, dolls, paper mache, weird motherfuckers named Art, or the AI figure that shows up. Notice how Kent doesn't just use the AI voice, he makes sure to add the AI avatar to talk in the video. We learn more about Kent Price in the video My Sister Lee. A woman named Shirley, who happens to be Lee's sister, talks about Lee and the rest of the family for about a minute and a half. She mentions that Lee had a niece and nephew, the nephew being Kent.
And then the year after, she had another niece and another nephew, Karen and Kent.
So at least now we know that Kent Price is likely a real person behind all of these videos, and the AI isn't making up random stories. Each video for the past 8 years is most likely written by Kent. However, knowing this makes videos like Storefront even more creepy. Was there a true story behind the whole topic of finding yourself locked in an abandoned storefront? There's so many other videos that cover pretty dark and depressing things, specifically the video titled Buck's Story, a video about a man named Buck who was deformed and had a twisted body since birth. The story goes on about how Buck had no parents, was bullied in school, became homeless, and eventually ended up in the hospital after an incident at sea. After his hospital stay, nobody ever heard from Buck again.
The helicopter flew Bucks to a hospital. Nobody never know what happened after that.
The rest of the videos on Kent's channel, mostly from his first couple years on YouTube, consist of random camera or drone footage from the mid-2010s, as well as test footage for his AI models or real-life dolls. To me, Kent Price's channel seems to be a passion project of sorts. Kent is probably pretty old based on some of the recordings and likely has interest in making these dolls, or AI models, things that are close to being human but really aren't, similar to John Bergeron and his literal love for androids. Most of Kent's videos start with Second Hand Studios Presents, AIWFCIY, and then the title of the video. I couldn't find anything online of a second-hand studios run by or even just associated with someone named Kent Price. There is a Roblox dev group named Secondhand Studios, but I really don't think this has anything to do with Kent Price. I wanted to cover this channel because it really gives off genuine, unsettling vibes without stinking of an ARG. I'm curious to know what you all think about Kent Price's channel in the comments.